guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rahani. Thank you so much for joining us today. First of all, I want to wish all my Muslim brothers and sisters a Ramadan Mubarak, and all my other friends who have been vegetarian for the past 9 days, Shub Navratri. I wish all of your wishes do come true and all your heart's desires are granted. I know this has been a period for us that we've been fasting and going back to our religion, hanging on to our faith and working on ourselves, doing some self-reflection. That's so amazing, and it's all good, throwing all the negativity out and bringing only good vibes into our lives. That being said, you guys, I've been through such a hectic period. Oh my god. So we've been in LA and we've been packing our LA apartment and putting some stuff in storage. Some stuff came with us to Miami. This was not at all a normal move because I had to separate whatever I was gonna take to Miami and whatever I was leaving in LA. So it was super hectic, and we wanted to say bye to all our friends and everyone, our LA family, and it was super hectic, but it was super fun. We did some filming. I met up with Kili again. We had an amazing photo shoot. I'm sure you guys have seen it on my Instagram. I'll be uploading that video for you guys next week. So yeah, here we are in Miami, and when I was in LA, I posted on my Instagram and I asked you guys, send me some questions. I got a lot of questions. I'll do my best to answer them all. So yeah, let's get to it. So I have the screenshots right there, and I have the questions here in my phone. Today's look is gonna be a natural look. Start with the eyebrow. So some of you guys asked me about my fluffy eyebrows. What I'm using for this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Styling Wax. And this is also one thing that I like right now for the brows. This is the P. Louise Brow Gel. So I know that I normally use the pomade. Let me just use this one for now. Also, I brought my Impressions mirror from LA. I love this mirror because it's very light on the hand. Also, there's a light to it that you can turn on and off, and I guess you can dim it, but you can't really see it like that. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B eyebrow brush. And I just dip it in there. And then I did a facial, that's why my face is all red, like in these areas. And I just brush the hair upwards. If you feel that your eyebrows are a little bit long, I know some people cut them, but my eyebrow lady advised me not to cut them because they get very brittle. I stopped cutting them too. If you feel that it's too long to do the fluffy brows, just try to brush the hair more to the side, like the sides. Let me just let this dry a little bit, and then we're gonna start with the primer. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. I love that it's very hydrating on the skin. Let me just start with the first question. How long have you lived in the US? I've lived in the US for 3 years now. First 2 years then in LA, and this like last year we came to Miami, and we have lived in Miami since last year. how was it moving to another country. Me and my family would hang out like every weekend, and every event we would have a whole family gathering. So I'm very close to my family, and when I came I was very sad in the beginning. After a while I found my own things that keep me busy during the day, and you get used to it. So it may look scary. Eventually it's gonna be your home, you know. Any tips for people who also want to move to the US for various reasons? When you move to the US, already have in your mind like, what do you want to do? How are you gonna do it? How long is it gonna take for you to get there where you want to be? So when I arrived in the US and I was right in the middle of it all, I was in LA. I wanted to learn more about makeup. When I came to LA, I had to do my investigation. Okay, where do I want to go take my courses? Who do I want to take my courses with? I always go on Yelp, check their Yelp reviews, see how the pictures look like in the Yelp reviews. Oh, somebody said you're always wearing pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I am trying my best. I get very comfortable in my sweatpants and t-shirts. But then again, it's so nice to wear a cute dress, dress up, feel pretty, be beautiful. It's all part of being a woman, so why not? So what I always like to do after I did my eyebrow, whatever mistakes that I made and I want to correct, I correct it with a concealer or an eyeshadow base. Some of the times I love to use a rounded brush, and sometimes I'll just use a flat brush. And this is the number 7072, and this is the Makeup Forever concealer. I'm not gonna apply eyeshadow for that day. I would recommend put the concealer all over your eyes so the color looks even. If you're gonna do a makeup look on your eye, I would recommend use an eyeshadow base, because that's gonna make the eyeshadows pop and stay in place. Okay, and then I'll blend with my small mini beauty blender. Actually, I think I wanna put an eyeshadow base because I wanna do a look. Can I? Yes, I can. This is my channel. Thank you very much. Okay, time for the next question. I was wondering all the things you guys doing to keep the cash flow going in the US. You wanna know our secret? Just kidding. Well, first of all, I am a stay-at-home mom and I take care of my doggo. I'm a full-time momager. I take care of Fluffy and I manage Fluffy's Instagram. When I first came to the US, Fluffy had only, I think, not even 1,000 followers, you guys. This was 3 years ago. I started to take cute pictures of Fluffy and I started to dress him up. I started to tag the brands, whatever we're already using, and they would repost us. Fluffy's following just started to grow and grow, and wherever I would go, I would wear a t-shirt that would say Fluffy and his whole social media and everything. So people would start following. His social media would just grow and grow. So then last year I made a TikTok. I started to make TikToks whenever we were doing something anyway. We cut Fluffy's hair very short, like a teddy bear. And I started to dress Fluffy up as Winnie the Pooh. And people just started to love it, and he just went viral on TikTok. And people have been sending us messages, sending us gifts. Fluffy is among those creators that are getting paid on TikTok. I was in LA and I started my makeup career. I was doing some short films. The short films that I did was The Failure. That was one of the short films that I worked on set with. I worked as a makeup artist on photo shoots. Fluffy's dad has his own business. So what mix are you? You are so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much for that. So I'm half Indonesian. Yes, I'm half Indonesian, half Indian. Mom's side is from Indonesia and my dad's side came from India. This is a long story, I'll tell you guys in a bit. I think I saw that question somewhere. Do you deal with Asian hate and immigration discrimination? Luckily, I haven't experienced it nearby me or close to me. It would definitely break my heart that instant. Actually, any kind of hate against any kind of race, it's very sad and it shouldn't happen in the first place at all. I myself, I'm from two different cultures, so it's hard to fit in anywhere actually. Sometimes I would meet Indonesian people and they would be like, oh, but you're Indian. Or then I would meet like Indian people and they would be like, well, you're Indonesian. Aren't we humans first? Like, what does the race or the skin color or whatever even matter? I have a great variety of friends, and our race is never one thing that I would judge or base my judgment upon. It's very sad that it's happening in today's world. I do keep praying every day that the world gets better, the world heals. When am I coming to Suriname? I have no idea. I have no plans for Suriname because I still wanna go to a lot of places here in the US, but since everything is closed, we cannot move. We just stay in one place. Where did you move and why? So as I was saying in the beginning, we moved to Miami. And why? Well, because we're still in the middle of this whole situation, and we were hoping it was gonna be for 3 weeks. Meanwhile, we filled up the car, came to Miami, had a 46-hour drive to Miami, and thinking it was only gonna be like 3 weeks or 3 months or something like that. Meanwhile, we've been here for more than a year, so we decided that we cannot even travel back and forth to LA like before. Let's just all stay in one place till this whole situation is over and we can finally go back to normal again, hopefully. So we temporarily packed up our stuff and came to Miami. And here we are. How was the food at Spire 73? We liked the food. We went there for drinks and we liked the food. We didn't expect them to have so much vegan options. We went with our friends and they are vegan, so I was a little bit worried for them, but luckily when we arrived they had a lot of vegan options, and I ordered the steak and I really loved the steak. So yeah, food was good, appetizers was good. We didn't have any dessert because one of our friends brought us dessert from a place in Beverly Hills, and we just had to try that dessert out. How is your American experience? My American experience has been good so far. It's so amazing how many opportunities America has, and one thing that I learned when I came here is that you're never too old to learn something and go back to college. Like, I started going to college like a year ago, and I took some business classes, but then they started to do this whole online thing, and I was and it was not working out for me, so then I stopped. But I've had these ladies in my class who were, one of them already had like grandkids, and she was a little bit older than me too, so, and she was so motivated to be in class and to start her career in business. She had been in nursing for a long time, and now she was making the switch. And it's so amazing to see that you can switch careers if you don't like it. You're not stuck in a system. That's really nice. America is really the land of dreams and opportunities. Like, I've seen people grow, I've seen people getting to the top, and just like that. Where are you from originally? Okay, so originally I'm from Suriname. Suriname is in South America. It's a country right above Brazil, and it's between the Guyanas. French Guyana on the right and British Guyana on the left. Suriname was a colony of the Netherlands. I was born in Suriname, lived a couple of years in the Netherlands, and then I came to the US. So a long time ago, my great grandparents came with a boat as immigrants to Suriname, where they had to work, and they stayed there. We couldn't track back our family back in Indonesia or in India, because at that time a lot of immigrants would come and would give a false name. Whoever was in charge at that point didn't even write down the correct name, so they were just given names, and at that time people really didn't talk much about their life back home in Indonesia or India. So now we can't even go back and trace them if we wanted to. So yes, our great grandparents are from there, and I'm sure we do have a lot of like family. It's gonna be very hard to track back our family. This is the Gucci foundation. I matched my skin on Sephora, and I hope they gave me the right color. It says it's the fair medium, and that's the color 270C. Cool undertone. So this is how the bottle looks like. I love that it has a pink nudish cap on top. I'm really all about the packaging. I love a good presentation. I love it. So let's try it. And it's gold. That's something else than other foundations. Let me see if I can build the cover, because I don't see it yet. It smells good. I love the smell. How long does a full face makeup take? Say a full face takes like 1.5 hours. What's your morning routine normally? Okay, so my normal morning routine is I wake up, look at my phone, I'll have 10,000 missed calls from my mom who's looking for Fluffy. I'll walk downstairs to FaceTime my mom because she wants to see Fluffy every morning. I'll make my coffee, start the day, and go back upstairs, shower, get ready for office. Come to the office, make breakfast for us all at the office. Literally just 3 people, but okay. How much time do you spend with Fluffy? Oh, we spend a lot of time. When are we not together? Fluffy and me are always together. If I'm at the office, Fluffy's at the office. If I'm home, Fluffy's at the house. Fluffy and me, literally, we spend like 20 hours a day, maybe even, together. Do you miss home? Oh yes, I definitely miss home. I miss my family, I miss my friends. I miss my favorite places where I would always go back home. I miss the food. I miss the weather. Back home. Yeah. Back home for me is both the Netherlands and Suriname. What's your specialty in the kitchen? Kidney beans, sausages, and chicken. That's my go-to whenever I cook. That's fast, it's so yummy, and yeah, I would say that's my specialty then. Someone asked, when did I get my first dog? I was probably like 2 or 3. I've always been a dog lover. I love dogs. I've always had dogs. Yeah. If I could have more dogs, I would have more dogs. But we can't. Because Fluffy needs all the attention. LA or Miami? I would choose LA. I love LA. The weather is so amazing there. It's so easy to work with the weather there. Sometimes I'll go outside in Miami and it's storming, so I would say the weather in LA is what would call me back to LA. And my friends, of course, I miss them. And my favorite bag, my favorite bag I would say is the Louis Neverfull. I love that bag. I was just saying to my friend that I've had that bag for so long and I always fill it up with everything. I'm so scared that it's just gonna like snap one time and it's just gonna be over. But it's still there, it's alive. I just fill that bag up. That if that bag broke, I would want a new bag of that. Does my hair. Yeah. So I did do makeup courses, but I also did hair courses. And hair courses, I'm not really patient enough for hair courses. I feel I have more patience for makeup, so I just stick to makeup. Normally my hairdresser is in LA and it's also my friend. His name is Eric Mo. Eric was my hairdresser and he became such a good friend over the years. We're both foodies and we love to try new things, new food, and he just became family. Also, how long am I into makeup? Well, I've always loved makeup, but I always wanted to do courses, and then when I came to LA, I finally got the opportunities. I finally got the chances to do some makeup courses and learn, get the experience, learn how it is to be on set, behind a photo shoot, for a fashion show. So that's amazing. I'm really thankful and I'm so blessed that I got that experience too. 2 years and I keep learning, I keep growing, I keep practicing makeup. There's new makeup looks, new makeup trends every now and then, so we gotta keep up. How did I end up in makeup? Well, I always liked makeup. It was always a passion of mine, and since I was in LA, I had all the opportunities right there. I thought to myself, well, why not? The last question is, why did I start vlogging? So the reason why I started to vlog is I was already doing Insta stories anyways, and the Insta stories were very short, and I wanted to share more with the world and more with other girls. I wanted to inspire. I know moving to another country is very scary. I was very scared in the beginning, and I was very sad to be far away from my family, but I just want to inspire other girls to overcome their fear of leaving home and going abroad or going to another country and follow your dreams. Like, I was so scared to pursue something in makeup because growing up I always thought that makeup is not a career, or doing something in makeup is not a career. And when I came to LA, I just saw all the opportunities, and I'm really blessed and really grateful that I had all these opportunities. And it was really scary in the beginning. I had to learn. I was falling and I was standing up again. I just want to tell you, never give up. Keep trying, keep doing, keep practicing, and you'll get there. So yeah, that was the last question. Thank you everybody who sent in your questions. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.